Welcome into one of the hardest videos I have ever filmed to this date. This video took me, give or take, 8 hours to go around and upgrade every single gun in Kino der Toten. So with that being said, this is not every single Black Ops 1 gun upgraded, because I only upgraded all the guns in Kino der Toten, so you won't see a couple guns, but I did most of them. So you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Alright, so with that being said, if you enjoyed this video and the rankings, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. I'm just a small, really small YouTuber out here, just trying to do what I want to do in my free time, so you know, a little support goes a long ways. So now that that's out of the way, let's lay down kind of the basis of how I ranked the guns, or how I am going to rank the guns, because eventually in like round 50 nothing matters. You need the Thunder Gun, or you just need a wonder weapon like the Thunder Gun or the Wunderwaffler, because none of the other guns do anything to the zombies. So I kind of have to rank them in an all-around way of just how good they are. So I think I do a pretty good job at that. You guys will surely let me know in the comments below, and let me know any challenges that you want me to do in the comments below. Not that this is a challenge, but I would like to do more challenges, and I'd love some ideas. So shoot those down in the comments below. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. How it's kind of going to go is I'm going to show you a clip of me upgrading the weapon and then using it, and then I'll come back in and we'll rank it, and then we'll move on and we'll rank all the guns. So let's get right to the video. Whoosh. Like all of these OG guns. So this is what we're going to have to pack a punch right away. Let me know right now in the chat, where do you think it's going to rank? Here, let me just... Alright. First gun's going in the pack a punch. Alright. The MPL upgraded. Let's see how she goes. So if we're ranking this, it's got 40 bullets. I mean... Oh, you only get 200 rounds, though. Honestly, it's kind of... It's not bad. So, with you guys now seeing the clip, I'm going to kind of run through just really quick on what I'm thinking on the gun and then rank it so that the video's not too terribly long. So, let me know if you disagree or agree in the comments on which guns I get wrong. So, what I'm thinking for the MPL is it's not the worst gun ever to buy off the wall and upgrade. It gives you lots of points. The damage is not the best, and you don't get amazing amount of ammunition, whatever, in the gun. So with all that being said, I'm gonna have to put it in D tier. I think that's pretty fair for it. Like I said, let me know what guns I get wrong, because I'd like to hear you guys' opinions. So let's go to the next one. I honestly love these pistols upgraded. Mustang Sally is what they call it. Yeah. What are we thinking for these there, Crispy Tender? Are you still in here? Mustang Sally. Honestly, a fan favorite. If you don't know, it's just the starting pistol upgraded. They call it Mustang Sally. And it's pretty much like you have 2 rocket launchers in your hand. Personally, I would rank them in S tier because they're awesome. But if we're being honest, I still think they're up there in the rank. And I believe they get a solid A tier. They're a very viable gun, and if you hoard the zombies correctly, you can wipe out a whole horde with a couple bullets. So that's why it's going to get A tier. Alright, next gun we need to upgrade is the AK-47U. I think it's going to go in B tier. Honestly, I think it's a pretty good gun. Plus, it gives you a... It kind of gives you a sick scope. Well, that's points, baby. So, the AK-47 was the next gun that we pack-a-punched, and this is another gun that you can buy off the wall, if you didn't know. And it is most certainly better than the MPL, buying it off the wall. It's not as good as some of the other guns that you can get in the box, but truly, it's a solid gun, and if I would have to rank it for a gun off the wall, pack-a-punched, I'm going to have to put it in B tier. It's a pretty solid gun. It'll make you through a lot of the early rounds and give you lots of points. So, it's going to be a B tier for me. Let's move on. I don't think so. Like, Galil, in my opinion, could be like A tier. I do not want to upgrade the sniper at all. I really don't. But I'm going to take it anyway and then upgrade it because that's part of the challenge. Okay. Wait, okay, so you get zoom. No, dude, this gun. No, this thing doesn't deserve anything. So, like, what's the point? Alright, come on, guys, let's see it. Boom! Dude, if this thing gets any higher than D tier, no way. I really don't have a whole lot to say on this sniper. Don't ever use it. It sucks. Always skip on it. It's going in F tier for a failure of a weapon. Let's go. Alright, the Afterburner is the name they call this after it's pack-a-punched. Zeus is asking how old Pete is. Be careful, Zeus. Dangerous question to be asking online. You never know what answer you're gonna get. So the next gun that we got was the MP40 upgraded, and that is another gun that you can buy off the wall. And in my opinion, it is the best gun that you can buy off the wall and then pack a punch. It's got the best bang for your buck, in my opinion, for killing zombies, making money, all that kind of stuff. So with that being said, I believe it gets a B tier status, which makes me think that actually the AK-47U deserves a C status, because it's not quite as good, in my opinion, as the MP40. I think that's where it's going to lie. So, let's move on to the next one. I'll have to upgrade the sniper at some other point. Alright, those will give me money, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to get enough money to upgrade. Or pack. Alright, we're getting the pistols done. Okay, wait a sec. Wait a sec. These things are kind of sweet. Except they do burn through a lot of ammo. The next gun we had was the dual-wield pistols. And frankly, they did a lot better. Or they were a lot better than I thought they were going to be. They do very good damage. You do fly through ammo. But overall, they're on par with the MP40. So I think I'm going to put them in B tier for sure. If I ever get to 10k, I'll be able to do it because I could upgrade this. Alright, let's upgrade the shotgun. That'll be fun. Alright. Spaz 24 upgraded. Let's rank it. Get all 24 bullets back. But it is... Okay, it is kind of fun to use, though. So, we come to our first shotgun, and it is the Spaz. Or Spaz. And honestly, it is super fun to use. The only downside is it doesn't have a lot of ammo, so you run out of ammo very quickly, but it does kill some zombies. So with that being said, I think it also gets the B tier status. I know there's going to be a lot. I feel like that's a lot of guns to put in B tier right after the other, but the Spaz it was pretty good on mowing down like a wave of zombies. So we're going to leave it at B tier for right now. I want to upgrade the Olympia. Let's get this thing out of the way. Because I have to upgrade it eventually, so why not upgrade it now? Alright, let's rank the Olympia. Oh, Hades. It's called Hades once you upgrade it. That's dope. Probably because it sets them on fire. And it is putting in the work. The next shotgun that we had was the Olympia, or aka Hades, and as much as I love that this gun sets the zombies on fire, it is not very viable. I wouldn't spend my money to upgrade it and then use it. So with that all being said, it's not quite as bad as the sniper, but it is on par to be that D tier status. It's fun to use, but overall, not very viable. Sender. I agree. Let's just send her. I've never upgraded this gun. Put Deadpool in a timeout. Put him in a timeout. Or ban him, I don't even know. Okay, wait. So we get 16 bullets, 192 bullets actually in the chamber. Ranked. Okay, it should not be ranked high. I'm pretty sure I hit that zombie with every bullet I had. Yeah, M16, M14 is going to stay in D tier for sure. Not automatic, single round burst, doesn't even do damage. Not worth upgrading at any point. But that's why I'm here, to figure that out. So, the M14, let's talk about it. It's trash. There, we talked about it. It's going right on par with the sniper. Don't upgrade it. It's useless. Let's move on. Right here off the wall, we're going to upgrade the M16 next. Get some points with it real quick. Alright. Wait! This thing gives you a grenade launcher! Okay. It's gotta be above C tier for sure. This gun has to be above C tier for sure. It did nothing. It did more damage to me than it does to the zombies, dude. Wait, it made one crawler. Hideous, dude. Alright, let's test the automatic. Okay, wait. It's actually kind of good. Next, we had the M16, which I completely forgot that it, when upgraded, it gets a grenade launcher attachment, which surprisingly was pretty good. Plus, it becomes fully automatic, which makes it even better upgraded. This is a gun you can buy off the wall, and with all that being said, it's pretty viable. But at the end of the day, it's not quite as good as the MP40 in my opinion. So it's going to be put right here in C tier with the AK-47U, and I think that's pretty fair. Alright, we're upgrading the Glil.
A weapon suitable for a Soviet. Cannot be overrun.
What's up, one viewer?
I have issues.
I'm ranking all the... Next, we had the Galil, which personally was my favorite gun in multiplayer. And in zombies, it's very viable. It'll get you to the higher rounds, no problem. It's got a lot of bullets, makes you lots of money. So with all that being said, this is a A-tier weapon in my opinion. It's a good filler gun for when you're trying to get one of the wonder weapons, like the Thunder Gun or the Ray Gun or something like that. So A-tier is where the Galil is going to go. Is this piece of shit? I don't even... Oh, yeah, I know what this gun is. This gun sucks. See. They fire quite quickly. And they do not do a whole lot of damage. Oh, they kind of do. Oh! I'm already out of bullets! Okay, these things are going to have to go in B tier. As much as I love that they're dual wield. The PM63 was the next gun that we bought off the wall. The little Uzi that you can get on Kino der Toten. And I thought this was going to go in F tier because it's really not a good gun. But when you upgrade it, you do get two of them. And they did pretty good. You run out of ammo extremely quick. but I think it was enough to bump it up to D tier for me. Still wouldn't recommend ever using it, but it wasn't terrible. A good upgrade. Okay, I've always wanted to upgrade this thing, dude. This is the one thing I've wanted to upgrade this whole time. And then we'll end here. Let's do it. Okay, you get 5 shots. It's upgraded. Whoa, wait a sec. It's kind of good. Oh, until you hit yourself with it. The China Lake. I don't know how many times I've gotten this in the box and I've wanted to upgrade it just because I thought it'd be fun. Well, I did do it, and honestly, it's a lot better of a gun than I thought. I like guns that can take out, once you hoard the zombies, you can take out a lot of them with minimum amount of bullets. And I think the China Lake does that better than a lot of the guns that are in D tier. So, surprisingly enough, an F tier weapon, what I thought was going to be an F tier weapon, gall dang, I can't speak, is going to be put in C tier with the M16 and the AK-47U. I think that's fair. Just because of the way it can take out a horde of zombies so quickly, it deserves that C tier, just slightly above that D tier, you know? Alright. Time to upgrade the shotgun. To Foyd and Mary. Oh, wait. Okay, so it does take some ammo to use them. I mean, to kill them. I think these are going B tier. Or no, C tier, C tier. It's below the other shotgun for sure. It's about on par with The next shotgun that we got out of the box was the MS-10, aka when you upgrade them, Floyd and Mary, which is a dope name. Look, it gets coolness points for having 2 once upgraded, but honestly, now that I'm looking at the tier list, I think the Spaz and this shotgun are kind of on the same level. And yeah, I feel like for taking out a horde of zombies, it does its job, and it does its job well, and I think it can get up there in the B status. But now that I'm looking at it, I think both of those shotguns. So after thinking about it for a while, I have come to the conclusion I think I'm going to keep the shotguns in B tier just because they do a better job at taking out a horde of zombies with less bullets, sort of say, than the guns that I have in C tier. So as much as I think that the shotguns could be in C tier, I'm going to leave them in the B tier just because they have a little bit more power behind them and will be more viable when you're shooting into a horde of zombies, which is kind of the whole thing you have to do when you get higher in levels. You need to hoard the zombies. So that's going to be my reasoning. It could be wrong. Just let me know. I think those could be wrong, but let's keep going. All right, Commando. I know, I'm pretty sure this is going at the same tier as the Glow. Fun.
This is like standing in grocery line. Exactly what I need.
The Predator. This is definitely going to be up there with the Galil.
You were dead before. Ah, fuck you.
Yeah, it's not bad. So, the Commando is a lot like the Galil in my opinion, and I think it's just a great filler gun for when you're trying to get some of those wonder weapons and just maybe some better weapons. So, I think it gets put right next to that Galil, right in that same spot, right in that A tier. Great filler gun. It'll take care of zombies up until around 20 to 30, somewhere in that range, and gives you plenty of time to get some of those wonder weapons. So, A tier is what it's going to get. The sniper, yes, I wanted to upgrade this thing so bad. Alright, this will be my last gun. Alright, pack a punch in the sniper. Here we go. The disassembler. Alright, so you get a zoom feature. 1. Oh, I missed. 2. It's 2 shots per zombie. What this thing can do. Yeah, if it weren't for the crawlers, this thing is a very viable gun. I mean, it just wiped out a whole horde of regular zombies. Granted, I wasn't working. This semi-automatic sniper was probably the gun that surprised me the most. This gun is actually extremely good in my opinion. When you hoard the zombies and are able to shoot into them, it only takes like maybe 1 to a half a clip to kill the whole horde. The only downside is it's hard to hit those crawlers, which are stupid and should never be in the game anyway. But with all that being said, I think this gun deserves B tier. I was as surprised as maybe you guys are to be ranking it this high, but I loved it. I thought it was a very viable gun to upgrade. So, give it a shot for yourself and let me know if you think the sniper is kind of a kick-ass gun to use. I think it's going to fall right into C tier. MP5K or whatever. It's going to give me a lot of points.
Come on. All I like is pretty.
5K here, let's see how it goes. Not good. Definitely in B tier with all those other ones that are pretty much about the same as it. Yeah, the MP5K off the wall, not the best wall gun that you can buy. Wouldn't recommend upgrading it. Gets you lots of points, but that's pretty much it. It's on par with all these other ones that you can kind of buy off the wall, so it's going to go in D tier right there. Let's move on. Alright, this is going to be a fun gun to upgrade. Moneymaker. Oh, here, let me, I think this gun's going to be in B tier. It's just, it goes through ammo too fast and it doesn't deal enough damage. Yeah, this thing, B tier. I'm almost out of ammo already. If you're looking for a gun that gets you lots of points and has one of the fastest fire rates in the game, then the FAMAS is for you. But if we're basing them on this tier list, I just don't think it's as good of a gun as a lot of the other ones in the B and A tier. And it kind of just runs through bullets way too quickly. So with that in mind, I think it's kind of on par with the AK-47U and the other C tier weapons that we have in here. Oh, why did that be? Alright. This one's going to be another D, maybe D tier gun. But I've never had it upgraded, so we'll see. This takes so long, dude. Alright, anyway. Upgraded. The Finfal or whatever. Gives you a cool scope. We'll see how much damage it does when we get to teleport back in. Be a B tier gun. Let's see. Oh. Well, if I could hit bullets, it would maybe be a. Let's see. Okay, wait, no, it doesn't. The 3-round burst doesn't help it at all become any better than a C tier. The Finfal, one of my least favorite weapons to get out of the box, and it remains one of my least favorite weapons to upgrade. Sure, it becomes a 3-round burst, but it still does not do near enough damage to put it any higher than D tier. So that is where we are going to put it. Let's move on. I know what this does. It doesn't do anything. Alright. So if you don't know, if you upgrade the ballista knives and you have 2 people playing, you can ballista knives your partner and it revives them. And for this YouTube video is crazy. Yeah. It does not do. I hope this gives a nice. Oh shit. Oh, yeah, I hope that gives a nice example of how totally not viable those are. the ballista knives. Cool if you have a party of more than one, as in like 2 or 3 people, because you can shoot at them and revive them. But other than that, completely useless. So it is on par to be right there in F tier with the rest. Oh, perfect. I haven't been able to upgrade this one yet, so now I get to. That's crazy, Glow. Alright, pack-a-punching the stupid 3-round burst, whatever gun this is. I've never wanted to upgrade it. The G11 generator. Let's test her. Oh, it turns automatic. It turns automatic once you upgrade it. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's give this bad boy a rip. The fire rate is impressive. This is definitely a B tier weapon when it's upgraded. Holy smokes. This thing's actually kind of good. The G11, another gun that I always hated getting out of the box, but once I upgraded it, it becomes fully automatic and does some pretty good damage. I don't think it's on par with some of the B tier weapons, but it definitely is on par with a lot of these C tier weapons. So that is where we're going to put it. Argue with me if you want. I kind of liked when this was upgraded. Oh, perfect. That's one of the weapons I need to upgrade. Boom. We're getting closer to the upgrading every single gun.
This will make demon holes nicely.
All right. We're upgrading the Spectre. Hate this gun. Never would upgrade it ever. They say it's the Phantom afterwards. They give you 45 bullets with 224 rounds, which is absolutely nothing. But hey, they give you a little scope. We'll test her out on round 11. I mean, I'm sure on round 30 it takes a whole clip to kill one zombie, but... Alright, we got a horde. Let's see how she rolls, baby. Here we go. Yeah, she's probably going to fall in that B tier with all the other guns that just don't have enough bullets. And on the higher rounds. Look, if you want points, you can go and upgrade the Spectre. But in my opinion, terrible gun, doesn't do enough damage, and there's really no point in upgrading it at all. So, it's better than the F tier, but it's going to go right there in D tier. Well, let's move on. So, I'm recording the second half of this video, and I realized that there's a shotgun on this wall right here that I have to go upgrade. I didn't even realize it was a shotgun I needed to upgrade, but hey, we've got another shotgun we need to upgrade, so... Alright, let's see this stupid shotgun off the wall. I didn't even know it existed until now. It gets upgraded to the raid, is what they call it. Alright, we got a big group. On level 15, let's see how the raid does. I'm really just basing it off of all the other shotguns. I think it's a little bit better than the Olympia because it's just got so many rounds. So this shotgun almost got away from me on this map because it was hidden in a corner that I have never bought because why would I? And the Stakeout is what the gun is called. Once upgraded, I would say is pretty much on par with the Olympia. Doesn't need to be any higher than D tier. So I wouldn't upgrade it. It's pretty fun to use, but just don't use it. It's not worth it. Alright, upgrading the AUG. Let's see. I think this one, it could maybe be viable. Let's see. So it goes from the AUG to the AUG 50 M3. Oh, that's right. Wait. Yeah, it's a shot. Oh, I forgot that it gets the shotgun attachment when it gets upgraded. That ups it. That ups it already. I don't even care. Just for coolness factor, I think it might go in A tier, even though, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, first thing we're going to test is the automatic. Yep. The automatic's pretty much on par, I feel like, with the AUG and the Galil, I feel like. I mean, less bullets, but it's still pretty good. So next we'll check the shotgun. All right, let's test this shotgun attachment. It's nothing special, but it does add a coolness factor. So the next gun we got was the AUG, and it is, again, one of my favorite guns in Black Ops 1 in general. And when you pack a punch, you get the shotgun attachment on the bottom, which really doesn't do much at all. And I don't think it is as good as the Galil and the Commando. I think those two are better fillers than the AUG is, but the AUG is still not a bad gun to get in the box. So it is going to be right in there with B tier weapons. Let's go.
This makes Nikolai very happy, like after first date.
Alright, we're upgrading two guns here. We're upgrading the, in my opinion, the best heavy in the game. And then we're upgrading, it goes to the oscillator, and then we're upgrading the stupid rocket launcher, the Law, which I've never done before. Oh, it gives you 10 bullets? Wait. Number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This thing's amazing, and then it just reloads. It actually is really good. Alright, we got quite the horde of zombies now. We're gonna lay waste with them with the anarchy. And just like that, the zombies are gone. Oh. Alright, let's talk about this rocket launcher. For one, it has the biggest clip in my entire video of showing it off, and that is because it surprised me the most out of any gun I upgraded throughout this entire video. It gives you 10 rockets, semi-automatic, that you can fire downrange, and it puts in work. I mean, it is pretty much like the starting pistols, but arguably a little bit better. If you hoard the zombies correctly and then lay 5 rockets into this horde, they pretty much don't walk away from it. So with that being said, I think it is on par once upgraded in that A tier status. Look, fight me all you want. The Law, aka the Anarchy, once upgraded, deserves that A tier status. Let's move on. Alright, here we go. Let's test the oscillator now. Yeah, this thing's good. It's even better with double tap. This thing's probably going to go in A tier because it is the best heavy in Black Ops 1. HK21, the first heavy that I upgraded in this video, arguably is the best gun, as in like gun that fires bullets in the game. Gives you 700 plus rounds in the chamber. You can fire this thing all day long, and for me personally, it is the best heavy in the game of BO1, and it does deserve the first S tier status that we have given. And you can argue with me if you want that it's not a wonder weapon and only wonder weapons get that S tier status. But look, if I can put 800 rounds into zombies and get all those points, plus do some pretty good damage, I think it kind of deserves that S tier slot. So, I could be wrong. You guys could fight me for it, but that's where it's going to go. Alright, we all know that the ray gun's going to go in the S tier, but we're going to upgrade it anyway. Because now it's the Porter's X2 ray gun. And of course, yes, it kills the zombies up until, like, I think it's like level 40, level 50. It starts to, like, not do any damage. But, I mean, up until then, it's a perfectly OP S tier gun. So, this will be an S tier. So, probably one of the most popular guns in the game, the ray gun. We all knew it was going to get ranked in S tier. But, I do want to say it is not, like, SSS tier. Because if you get into the higher rounds, the ray gun actually doesn't kill the zombies as fast as you would think so. But Regardless, up until around 50, it's a super viable gun, so it's going to still get that S tier. But I still think the ray gun's a little bit overhyped. Let me know in the comments what you think.
Nameless creature. I still have no pity. More bullets, more graves. This is
Alright, here's the RPK upgraded. Let's see how she is.
exactly what
The Resonator. She's probably going to go in A tier. Alright, let's test out the RPK upgraded. Yeah, I mean, it ain't bad. Clearly. We knew it wasn't going to be bad. So, the second heavy that you can get in Call of Duty Black Ops is the RPK. And it is not, in my opinion, it is not as good as the other heavy that I ranked in S tier. But, of course, it's still a very good gun to have in as a placeholder for some of those wonder weapons. So, it's going to go in A tier, of course. It's a very good gun. Always take it. It'll give you points. And once upgraded, I mean, it'll get you pretty far into the levels. So, A tier is where it's going to go. Alright, we're pack-a-punching the revolver and the thunder gun to get them out of the way.
a weapon suitable for a Soviet.
We already know that the thunder gun's the best. Zeus cannon.
And this upgraded weapon is
Zeus cannon. Best gun ever throughout any game. It's my favorite wonder weapon. Alright, we're testing out the Cobra on round 28. Don't even know if I killed a zombie. I might have. Oh, I did, because there's a nuke now. Yeah. Not a good gun for anything. The revolver actually might go in D tier. The Python. Look, honestly, I thought this revolver was going to get ranked a little bit higher. But no. It sucks. I hated it. I would never upgrade it. There's no reason to upgrade it. There's no reason to even take it from the box. It is actually going to get a D tier status from me.
under the might of the Red Army.
So, we waited about the whole video to display the Thunder Gun in action. And, of course, it is my personal favorite wonder weapon. Probably throughout all Black Ops franchises. I love the Thunder Gun. Or the Zeus Cannon when you upgrade it. It gets an easy S tier. Better than the Ray Gun. Better than, honestly, almost all the guns in the game. I love it to death. It's getting the S tier. And my favorite gun, wonder weapon, out of all the zombies. Let me know what your favorite wonder weapon is in the comments. Finally, we have the crossbow, the awful Newton. That's what they call it. You still only get 13 rounds, so Augie, you're right. All right, let's test it in a big old group. Look at that. I mean, I wonder what it's like. I wonder what it's like on round, like, 22 or whatever, like 30. Like, if it still does, like, a good amount of damage. Because I just cleared a whole horde of zombies with one bullet, pretty much. Now, the final gun that we are ranking is the crossbow. The crossbow took me 3 hours to get in the stupid box. I am not kidding you. I sat on my live stream, spinning the box over and over and over again, and I could not get the crossbow. But, needless to say, when it is upgraded, I did not know that the arrows, once fired, act like monkeys, and they all surround the explosive bolt. That being said, this is actually a way better gun than I thought it was, and I'm glad I put in the grind time to get it and upgrade it. And with everything that it has, it gets a B tier for me. It's not as good as the Law or the handguns, but it takes out a full wave of zombies pretty quickly, and that is why it's going to get that B tier status. Now, for the bonus round, I put in monkeys, because you can get monkeys from the box, and, well, what's my verdict? S tier, of course. I mean, when you're never mad when you get monkeys out of the box. They're a lifesaver. You throw the monkey, the zombies go to the monkey. It's great, and then you can kill them all. The monkey is an S tier weapon for sure, 100%. So that's the tier list. Look, there is other guns like the Wunderwaffler that you see left in the dock here, but I'm not gonna rank it because I did only upgrade the guns on Kino der Toten, and frankly, that is most of the guns in the game that you really need ranked. But of course, if we were gonna rank the Wunderwaffler, we'd rank it in S tier behind the Thunder Gun though, because it's not as good. So that's gonna conclude the whole video. I think I did all right. There's definitely some that you could change around, like the shotguns I'm iffy on, and some of the other guns I'm a little iffy on where I rank them. But overall, I think I captured a pretty good vibe, you know, of the guns and where they should be ranked. So, if you made it this far in the video, let me know if you agree or disagree on this tier list. Let me know what gun surprised you the most. For me personally, it was the rocket launcher. That came out of left field for me, and I actually upgrade this gun now when I'm playing zombies because I think it's actually pretty good. So, thank you all for watching, and if you made it through this entire video, thank you so much. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, please like the video. Let me know what challenge you would like to see in videos to come. Make sure you catch my live streams, and you can chat with me and all this stuff. You could have been with me ranking these guns or just figuring out where they go. So yeah, thank you all for watching. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.